Okay, so we're going to work through some examples of our buying on a margin. So this example and initial conditions are we got X Corp and the stock price is $70. We got a 50% initial margin and 40% maintenance margin here. 1,000 shares purchased. So our initial position looks like this. So we've got the stock is worth $70,000. So I'll highlight this to give you an idea of how so the way I look at this is over here, this is just 70, and then here's 35, and here's 35. So either way is fine. You're welcome to work the problems any way you like. It just the way I prefer to look at it. So the so if the stock prices falls to $50 per share, the so the uh, so the position value minus borrowing plus additional cash, so the or your equity, is going to look like this. Your margin's going to fall to 50 uh, 41.67%. So you'll be very close to a margin call. So um, so this if the so the so the position value is this is here. So you're um, so we started out at 70. So 60, but minus 35 times 1,000. So that's your this is your equity. This is the value of the position. So that $25,000 is 41.67% of that $60,000, which it is above the 40%. So there's no margin call at this time. So the new position. So we've got the $60,000, and then we've still the amount borrowed isn't changing, but our equity, it has fallen by $10,000. So, so how far can the price fall before we have a margin call? So that would be the margin amount divided by the 35,000, one minus the maintenance margin, or the $58,333. So if you did it my way, it would be 35 divided by 1 minus zero point 0.4, and this would give you the share price that where you can't fall below, which it's much easier to monitor the share price. You can go, you know, you can look on your phone or whatever, and look at, track the stock on, on any number of websites, as opposed to having to go and log into your account and see what the value of your position is. So that's why I would prefer to monitor the share price as opposed to the market value of the position. Because a lot of times you don't necessarily own you may not own 1,000 shares of stock, or some number that's easily calculable, easy to calculate. So, so with 1,000 shares, the stock price for a margin call is the 58,333 divided by 1,000, or 5833, what I calculated before. So at that point, the margin percent is 40%. So this is your equity, $23,333, and the position value is $58,333. To restore the initial margin requirement, we have to take um, we have to take one half of the $58,333, and so we need to increase our equity from the $23,333 to $29,167. That would restore our 50% margin, so, which is shown here. So, so we have the stock and the 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 position value. We have the position value. Amount borrowed again doesn't change but so we're showing our 40% margin with the $23,333 of equity. The next slide gives you an idea of illustrations of buying on a margin. So, a couple of things to note: the initial position was worth $20,000. You borrowed $10,000. Yeah, I don't know why they don't tell you this, but $10,000 is borrowed at 9%. So, and this is a 1 year example. So, if the stock price goes up, the to 30%, that would be an increase to a value of $26,000. At the end of the year, no matter what, you're going to be paying back the $10,000 plus 9% interest. So that that return is 51%. So that's 26,000 minus 10,900 divided by, all right, so 10,000. So this you divide by the amount you have invested. So, is that right? No. Uh, okay, sorry, screwed that up. So here we go. So we have to subtract out our initial investment. So we we have 5,100. There we go. $5,100 divided by 10,000, which is our 51%. So the all right. So we'll continue talking about short sales on the next slide.